Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to share a question with you which when you answer that question, so much of cleansing energy, good energy, peaceful, calming energy will start to pour into your life. There is going to be massive shift in your life in terms of your, in your human relationships and how safe you feel in this world when you answer this question. Alright, I am Jyoti, your spiritual bestie. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, definitely subscribe. I upload 5 magic videos like this every week. Videos that empower you, support you, make you feel more confident, courageous, supported, and to make you more confident, videos like that. And now let's begin the video. I say video a lot, anyway, I'm learning. Now the question you gotta ask yourself is, where am I like this? Anything that we see in this reality exists in us. Good, bad, right, wrong, anything that we judge, it exists in us, inside of us. When we ask this question, instead of judging, like you may meet somebody who is manipulating other people for money. Now you gotta ask, where am I doing that? Where am I like this? When you ask this question, the answer could be like, growing up I never saw money, I never touched it. It's like even when I could get the little amount, I knew it was going to be taken away from me by my mother, brother, or someone like that. So, but I needed money, so what I started to do was I started to be nice to people, my relatives, so that they can give me money. Or like I started to steal money, like all those things. You are going to become conscious of that, and then you will have compassion for yourself and for the other person as well. Now when we have that compassion, before we even think of changing something in somebody or even on ourselves, first step is compassion. We gotta have understanding and compassion, and it's very hard, initially could be. So you gotta be patient, be curious, just ask yourself. Do not try to rush the process, do not try to reach the end goal, like, no, I have got to be compassion, because sometimes there are going to be certain things that you gotta be angry about, frustrated about. And then slowly you will find a compassion. That frustration, confusion is the is the step that you have to cross. So be gentle, but ask yourself, where am I like that? How am I doing that? All of that. And in my personal life, I have seen a lot of, I used to judge I would judge, like, why are people making porn, why are people eating chicken? Because I love animals. I love animals. It's like the saddest thing ever, that I have to live within my heart, that, even though it's hard, I don't want to make this video about that topic right now, but to understand, to hold compassion, because you can see, like, why, you can see why, what created that. When you have compassion, you understand why, what created serial killers, what created robbers, what created manipulators, what created psychopaths. You understand that emotional pain. A lot of men you will see, and now not only men, even women, we have, like, this world we will go by through days that nobody will smile at us. It's very hard as a human to live like that. There's no one smiling at you, no one's there you can talk to, you can openly share with. You will see when a child breaks his pencil, or even the slightest little thing happens to them, their first thing is, the way they calm themselves is to go share that with somebody, share that with mama, like, mama, you know what, this and this has happened. And we as human beings are also like that. We want to share whatever, even the little things. And when we have nobody to talk to, we are going, it makes us a monstrous person, very hard person. And then if we are sad about it, but we are not allowed to be sad about it because nobody talks about emotions, like growing up we never saw that, it becomes whole lot of pain. Okay, so, and that pain is going, the cure of it is, if you saw my previous video, how self-love is going to how self-love is the path to enlightenment, or self-love is the beginning of good things in this world, is because when you are loving yourself, you are bringing compassion, and then you bring that compassion in this world, and it has a ripple effect. And all the pain, emotional pain, trauma, PTSD, unsafety, when people are feeling unsafe, they look at other person as a monster. Just like a dog, which is being dog, or any animal, if they have been caged and beaten up every single day for the first 5-10 years of their life, when you go to that person, go to that dog, even to feed them, they will bark at you, because they can only see you as, their mind is just so destroyed with all the trauma and pain. So what you can do is ask this question, to re-own all that unowned parts of yourself. Like for me, I grew up in a home wherein I had to be, even if like sexual abuse is happening, even if I'm being every single day humiliated by the people I'm living with, by my cousins, by my auntie that I was living with. I grew up with my aunt because my parents were in village, and then she would like not give me food, not like humiliate me a lot. My brothers, it was very, very hard, and I was all by myself. I was a little girl, I was going through so much, but I had nobody to talk to, nobody to share all these things with. I don't know what's happening. So I became just like a very anybody can come and like take advantage of. But also, like, when in my teenage, I discovered I can be manipulative to keep myself safe and protected, to get my needs met, to get food. I have to like find strategies, how can I steal food and all of that, because when I was not getting food at my home, like, so I had to be like waiting, oh, when my auntie leaves, when everybody leaves, then I can go eat. Oh, then like, okay, there will not be enough food for other people and they will know, so how can I put water in the milk? It was like all, and then living like that, like a thief in your own home, it just does something to your mind. Okay, and then whenever I will see money, I'll just pick it up and all of that. And there are many other things, not just money and food, but other things also. And I'm sharing this with you so that that all these parts of us that we hate and we hide, we gotta have compassion for them. The reason we have them is because you gotta understand the deeper reason, what really created that. Okay, and so yeah, because of going all through this, I became like a very extremely, like, everybody can take advantage of, and then I meet someone who is like outspoken and all of that. That was me, but I had to reject that aspect of myself because I could never have that being around those people, because I'm a child, and if I'm outspoken, she's beating me, auntie is beating me, other cousins are beating me, and I have nobody that I can go to ask, like, like for protection. So I have nobody. That's like very dangerous situation and like yeah, very bad situation. So if I'm rejecting all those aspects of me that is outspoken, because those aspects exist within us. Like if you hit a child, there, you know, it's going to be like, okay, I'm going to hit you back, you hurt me and all of that. But they stop doing that when they are around people who are constantly shoving their anger down. Like, okay, but it has to be like a proper way. Like, you know what, your anger is good when someone actually is hurting you, or you can use your anger to protect yourself, to keep yourself physically safe. But just give me a moment, I have to process things, you know, because yeah, anyway. But no, you know what, I was going to cut this video. Like I felt like uh, I have like spoiled the video because I did and I spoke slowly. But I'm going to keep this because I know I spoke few things which are very important, and because some of the people that may be watching this, they need a push, they need to see like what it really likes to be in front of the camera, to be like this, you know, not knowing, fumbling. It's okay, you know, so that they can get the push to, you can get the push to do things, you know, even if you're fumbling and all of that. Now let's continue the video. I was saying that if a child needs to be told properly, like your anger is good, it tells you like what are the things that you need but you're not getting your needs met. Also, what are the things that should not happen but are happening. If someone is touching you inappropriately, you have to get angry at that moment. And but if that is not happening, child will feel like, okay, my anger is bad, because the opposite is happening, like, oh my god, you are such a bad child, you got angry on all of that. So now a child will shove their anger away, which is bad. Now all these manipulators, predators, they can sense that, okay, a child cannot speak for themselves, they don't have safety, now I can, you know, molest her or him. The predators do that thing. Now we also have to see that in us. Like when I see a child alone, I feel very excited, because I'm like, okay, a child is alone, I can talk to them, I can talk to them about their feelings, you know. But a predator thinks it like, okay, a child is alone, I can molest them, I can take advantage of them. So when you see both the aspects, it's the intention which is, because for me it's very important that I connect to a child, and I know that when a child is around, like family, they cannot speak because they are scared, you know, to speak about feelings. Can you speak about your feelings in front of your parents growing up? No, it was hard, you know. So I understand that, and there is lot of other things, but I wanted to make this video that you gotta understand. By the way, also, if we are talking about predators, manipulators, manipulation is not a bad word. You right now, if I am like wearing something good, I am manipulating you to be wowed, to see something beautiful, to praise, to stick to like the video, all of that. So that is not a bad thing, you know. Now, but if I'm manipulating you into doing something which is not good, like not manipulating you, yeah, doing something which is not good, but good and bad is your judgment. But somewhere I know, like, okay, this is not, there is a good manipulation, there is a bad manipulation, I would say that, okay, I'd leave it like that. And you gotta understand, when you are doing a business though, you have to share everything. You're not manipulating people. You are being honest. You are like, okay, I am here to help you. But there are like also things that if someone is hiding, maybe you go to a home, you go to buy a home, and that person hides, like, okay, the water taps are not working, and they sell you the home, but the water taps are not working, plus the water system, drainage system is too weak. Now you have to spend like so much money again. So that person hid that fact. That's a bad manipulation. But if I am selling you a home and I'm like, you know what, this is a home, I'm selling you it at half price because this and this is a problem, okay? So you are being transparent, and then there are some people who are going to be interested, you know. There is a clean energy still in that. There is integrity, okay? So yeah, you gotta, wow, this video is super powerful. Understand that you gotta understand, ask yourself, where am I being, how am I like that, you know. See everything that you judge, see in yourself. Yeah, if you would like to book a one-on-one session with me, head to the link in my description. I would love to, you know, dive deep into your subconscious mind, and we can have a safe space. And also, if you need intuitive guidance, you need support in moving through fears, moving through your limiting beliefs and the unconscious patterns that are stopping you, all of that. So definitely, and I can also offer intuitive guidance in regards to health as well. So you can book that through my the link in description. Thank you for being here. I would love to see your comments and love to see your takeaways, like where you are tuning from and all of that.